Hello rail fans and welcome to French Pride Trains. Today we're going to be building another train from the UK here, and we're going to be building this British Rail Class 455 EMU in a Southwestern Railway paint scheme here. And we're going to be doing the whole train in this one video here, as there's only two types of cars to do. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's bright and colorful. Now let's get right into it. So we're going to start off on the front bottom with Blackstone brick stairs. And we're going to put 3 of them on the bottom middle facing forward, and then a polished deep slate wall on either side of it. Then we're going to skip 1 block back so there's a gap of space, and on the second block put a fence gate of dark oak sideways on each rail. Behind that, a set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then on the upper hitbox, we're going to make this H shape of polished deep slate slabs, 3 wide. Then on these middle gaps, we're going to put an upside down deep slate brick stair facing backward on either side. Behind this, another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then a fence gate on each of these wheels. Then we're going to go to polished deep slate walls here, and right behind this, we're going to do 2 rows of 3 walls in the center. Next, behind that, we're going to leave 2 empty blocks of space, and on the third block back, we're going to do a 3x3 of observers behind this, in the middle facing backwards. So there's 2 empty blocks of space between there. Then, we're going to come behind this with polished Blackstone walls, leave 2 empty blocks of space, and on this side, do 2 rows of 4 walls on the middle and on the rail. So there's 2 blocks of space between there as well. Then right behind this, still with our polished Blackstone walls, we're going to come 1 block back and then come over to this rail. And we're going to put 2 on this rail right here. Then behind this, we're going to put a dark oak fence gate on each rail on the next block back. Behind that, a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then a 3x3 H shape of polished deep slate slabs here, and an upside down deep slate brick stair on the middle here and here. Behind that, another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, and a fence gate on the back of these 2. Then, behind these fence gates, we're going to leave 5 empty blocks of space, and on the 6th block out, put a fence gate on each rail again. So there's 5 blocks of space between these 2 sets of fence gates. Then behind this, another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then on the upper hitbox, we're going to do this 3 wide H shape of polished deep slate slabs again. And then we'll put an upside down deep slate brick stair here and here. And then behind this, another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, and a fence gate on the back of these 2 wheels. Then behind this, skip 1 block back and go 3 wide of polished deep slate walls and another 3. So 2 rows of 3. Then skip 1 block back again, and we're going to put a 3x3 of observers facing backwards in the middle. So there's a gap of space between each of those 2. Then we're going to come behind this, skip 1 block back again over here with polished Blackstone wall, and we're going to put 2 rows of 3 over here. Then behind this, move 1 block back and come over to this side and put 2 on this rail. Then go to dark oak fence gates right behind here and put a fence gate on each rail. Behind that, a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then on the upper hitbox, we'll do that H shape of polished deep slate slabs again, with an upside down deep slate brick stair on the middle here and here. And behind that, another set of netherite wheels, end rod axle, and a fence gate on each wheel. Now we're going to add detailing to the truck here. So on the middle where this upside down stair is, we're going to put an iron trapdoor on the bottom to be the 3rd rail electrical pickup. So run here. Then we're going to put a fence gate here and a wither skeleton skull here. Then, on the side of each netherite wheel, put a dark oak sign. And we'll repeat for the other side. So a sign on each wheel, skeleton skull there, trapdoor, fence gate. Then we'll repeat for the next truck. Fence gate here, iron trapdoor, wither skeleton skull, sign on each wheel. Repeat the process here. And then move up to the next truck here and do that same thing. So we'll put a fence gate here, trapdoor here, wither skeleton skull here, and a sign on each rail. And of course do the same thing on the other side of the truck, across on this side. And we have one more truck to go up front here. So a sign on each wheel, trapdoor here, then fence gate here, then a wither skeleton skull here, and finally repeat it on this side as well. Now go 3 wide above these wheels with chiseled polished blackstone and come forward by 2, then 1 on the middle above these stairs. Then a mangrove slab here and here, a polished deep slate slab here for the coupler. Under this, put a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then we'll come behind this on the top, and we'll continue with our chiseled polished blackstone block 3 wide in the middle on this second layer, and we're going to start bringing it all the way back across everything. This will be the main bottom of our train. When we get behind this second truck, we're going to come out just 2 blocks past where these fence gates are. Then we're going to put 3 iron trap doors up here to be where the car divides. And then 3 wide with chiseled polished blackstone here and bring it forward to these trap doors. So this should meet in the center here between those 2 sets of fence gates. And then behind this, just keep continuing this down 3 wide up here for the bottom of the back car. And we'll keep it coming here. And then at the very back here, we're going to come out 2 blocks past these back fence gates, and then 3 iron trapdoors on this back middle here. Then start on this corner on the top outside edge, and we're going to do a full line of mangrove slabs all the way across the top here. And then we're going to skip where these trapdoors are and start in front of it, and another full line on here. When we get up here, we're going to stop on the front chiseled polished blackstone here, leaving that corner open. And then we rinse and repeat for the other side. So start right here with mangrove slabs and come all the way across the top edge of this car to the back. And then we'll skip where these trapdoors are and start on this second car, and same thing, a full row of mangrove trapdoors all the way across the top of this back car here. Now we're going to come all the way back up to the front and put a single red concrete on each of these front corners here. Above that, 5 wide of yellow concrete, then 2 yellow on either side with a bamboo door in the middle, then 2 black stained glass blocks on either side of this door. Above that, 5 wide of blue concrete, then 3 wide on the top middle here of blue concrete. Then we're going to swing around the side on the bottom behind this, and we're going to go to a red concrete now, and we're going to do a line of 5 red concrete coming back on the bottom outside edge. So 5 here and 5 on that side over there. Then on top of the back, a jungle door here and here. Then in front of this, a red concrete on each side. Then we're going to do 2 orange concrete, and on the front, a blue concrete here and here. Then above that, a blue concrete here and here. Then a single black stained glass pane on either side. Then 2 orange concrete on each side. Then on top, in the front corner, we're going to put a line of 3 blue concrete up here on each side, and then 2 orange concrete. So it looks like that. Then we're going to come behind here on bottom with red concrete, and we're going to do 2 layers of 4 red concrete on each side. Then we'll put a orange concrete at the front of each side and 3 black stained glass panes behind it. On top, we'll do 2 orange concrete and then 2 red concrete. Then behind this, we're going to do a column of 4 yellow concrete, then 2 blue on bottom, and a column of 4 yellow. Repeat that pattern right across on this side. Then in this gap, we're going to put 2 warp doors on either side, and then 2 blue concrete above the doors on either side here. Then behind this, on the bottom outer edge, we're going to go back to red concrete, and we're going to do a line of 7 red concrete coming back. Then make that 2 blocks tall. Then up here, we're going to do 3 black stained glass panes, 1 red concrete, 3 stained glass panes. And finally, a line of red concrete across the top. And then just copy that over directly across to the other side. So 2 rows of 7 red concrete here, 1 in the middle, and 3 black stained glass panes on either side, and then 7 red concrete across the top. Behind this, there's another set of doors, so 4 yellow concrete here and here, then 2 blue concrete on the bottom, then 2 warp doors on either side, and 2 blue concrete above the doors. Then a column of 4 yellow concrete again. And then behind this, we're going to go to red concrete across the bottom. Just bring it down to the back on each side. And we're going to make it 2 blocks tall on either side. Then we'll move up to the front of this red concrete section on top. And we're going to do 3 black stained glass panes, red concrete, 3 stained glass panes, and a red concrete. Copy that pattern directly across to that side. And finally, bring red concrete across the top to the very back here. And then, same thing on this side, red concrete across the top to the very back. Now start on the front corner of this next car right here. Do a column of 4 red concrete on either side. Behind that, 2 rows of 4 on the bottom. Then 2 here, and copy that to this side. Then we'll put 3 black stained glass panes on the middle of each side, and 3 red concrete across the top of each side. Then we'll do 2 rows of 3 red concrete on each side, then 3 black stained glass panes, and 3 red concrete on the top of each side here. Then behind this, a column of 4 yellow concrete on each side, then 2 blue concrete on the bottom, then 2 warp doors on each side, then 2 blue concrete on the top of each side. Behind that, a column of 4 yellow concrete again on each side. Then behind this, we'll do 7 red concrete and make it 2 blocks tall, and 1 on the top middle. Copy that on this side, so 2 rows of 7 and 1 on the top middle. Then 3 black stained glass panes here and here, same thing over there, and then a row of 7 red concrete across the top of each side. Then there's 1 final set of doors, so behind this, a column of 4 yellow concrete on each side again, then 2 blue on the bottom, 2 warp doors on either side, and 4 yellow concrete behind it. Then 2 blue concrete above the doors on each side. Then behind this, 2 rows of red concrete to the back. And same thing here, 2 rows of red concrete to the back. Then we're going to do a red concrete at the back, 3 black stained glass panes, then a red concrete, and 3 black stained glass panes. Finally, a row of red concrete across the top of each side to the back corners. Then down here, put 3 red concrete on this bottom middle, and actually take off these iron trap doors. They're on the wrong height. We're going to put a polished deep slate slab on the middle here and move the 3 iron trap doors up here. Then we'll come up between the cars right here, take these trap doors off, put a polished deep slate slab in there, then 3 red concrete here, 3 here, and 3 iron trap doors on this center here, so it's raised up. Now we'll fill in the floor, so come all the way up front and start filling this bottom 3 wide with blocks of clay. And we're going to bring that back till it's aligned with this first set of doors here. Then we'll switch to cyan terracotta, and we'll go 3 wide with that and start bringing it back. Stop at this yellow concrete. 2 rows of clay in front of the doors, then back to cyan terracotta. Then we'll stop at this yellow concrete and 2 rows of clay in front of the doors. Then back to cyan terracotta to the back of this first car. And we'll basically rinse and repeat for the back car. So start cyan terracotta 3 wide here, bring it to the first yellow concrete. 2 rows of clay in front of the doors. Then back to cyan terracotta and bring it back here to the next yellow concrete. 2 rows of clay in front of the doors. And finally fill in the back section all with cyan terracotta down to the rear end here. Now we'll do the interior, so we're going to come all the way up to the front where the windows are. Then we're going to put an upside down polished diorite slab on either side. On this side a glow item frame with a compass, on this side a lever. Turn around a block back and put a stair on each side for seats. Then come behind this first door and put 3 iron blocks on either side, 1 on the top middle. Then we'll put a door in here. Then we're going to take out bamboo fences, and on this yellow concrete we're going to put 4 here and 4 here. Same thing on this side, 4 on either side of the door. Repeat for the next door, so 4 fences here, 4 here. Then repeat on this side. Then we'll move to the next car, then same thing, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. Then get the other side of this car, 4 here and 4 here. Then we're going to come 4 here, 4 here. Then go to the back where these iron trap doors are, and we're going to put 3 iron blocks on either side, 1 on the top middle. And then where this set of iron trap doors is, we're going to put 3 iron blocks on either side, and 1 on the top middle here. Now we're going to light it, so come up in this cab section and put a torch here and here. Then between these fences on top, we're going to put 2 sideways end rods above the door on either side, and then repeat above each of these back doors. And then we'll do the same thing in the back car. So 2 sideways end rods above the door on either side, and then same thing for this back door. Then we're going to take out red nether brick stairs for our seats. Come up here, put 1 here and here, turn around 1 here and here. Then an end rod here and here, and trap doors on top of each one for tables. Then we're going to come back in this section and put a stair every other block up either side. Then same thing, start at the very back of the car and put a stair every other block coming up either side here. Then repeat back here, a stair every other block starting back there. And then same thing for this section. And then 1 more section to go, start in the back and a stair every other block coming up each side here. Next, come all the way up front on the top middle here with blue concrete. And we're going to do a 3 by 3 of blue concrete right here. Then we're going to put 4 warp slabs on the side. Then 4 warp slabs on this side. Then behind that on each side, we're going to do 5 acacia slabs coming back. Behind that, we're going to go to mangrove slabs, and we're going to do a full line all the way across the top. And we're going to stop here, skip this to the second car, and a full line of mangrove slabs all the way across the top of this second car. Then repeat on this side, so start here, and a full line of mangrove slabs up here. Then we skip this middle gap between the cars here and start here again, and a full line of mangrove slabs across here to the front. And then come up on the middle behind this blue concrete, and we're just going to go 3 wide with deep slate tile blocks and start bringing that all the way across the roof here. Bring it to the back of this car, and we're going to stop at the back of these mangrove slabs and put 3 black stone brick walls on the middle here. Behind that, we're going to go 3 wide with our deep slate tile blocks again and bring that all the way across the roof of this second car. And bring it to the back of this one, and we'll stop right before the blocks of iron back here. And then we'll put 3 Blackstone brick walls on the top middle. Then we're going to put 4 walls on the side here and 4 walls on this side here. Then we'll come up between these cars and we're going to add 4 walls in here. And do the same thing on this side, add 4 walls in here. Then we'll do the top details, so we're going to come up here and we're going to take out a polished deep slate slab and we're going to put a slab in the middle on this second block back, 2 iron trap doors here. Then come behind this, skip 1 block behind here and put a wither skeleton skull on each side. Then skip 1 and 1 more on this right hand side. Then we're going to come to the back of this car with stone buttons, 3 across here, then 2 on each side, 3 across here. Then we'll put a wither skeleton skull here and here. Then come here, 3 buttons here, 2 on each side, 3 here. Then a wither skeleton skull here and here. And repeat it at the back end, so 3 stone buttons here, 2 on each side, 3 here. And finally, a wither skeleton skull here and here. And now the roof's done, and we're going to come back to detail the front end here. Up front here, we're going to put 3 dark oak trapdoors in front of this door on the middle, then 2 black stone brick walls on either side, 3 across the top. Then here, we're going to do a dark oak sign with Shepperton, and here we'll do a dark oak sign with Richmond. We'll hit both of those with white dye and a glowing sack each. Then put a glow item frame on either of these bottom yellow concretes and open an acacia fence gate above each one. Now come into a loom, blue banner and red dye, make the bottom half red. Then we're going to do a black banner and make the bottom half light gray. Then put a yellow border on it and a yellow horizontal on the middle. And then we'll place these. We're going to put one of these on each of these glow item frames and we're going to turn them horizontally so that the black is on the inside of each. Then put this blue and red one on the side right here and one on this side right here. Now come back into a loom with a white banner and red dye and put a horizontal on the top and bottom. Then do an orange banner and red dye and put a horizontal on the top and bottom again. Then 1 more orange banner with red dye and we're going to make the bottom half red and a horizontal on top so we have a skinnier stripe. Then we'll come place these. So we're going to come behind this first set of warp doors and we're going to put 1 with the fat orange stripe, then 2 white ones, and then a row with the skinny orange stripe across here. Then come behind this door, come all the way across here with it, then all the way across this one on the second car. Then here, go to the fat orange stripe here, 2 white ones, then back to the skinny orange stripe. And finally, all the way across this section. Then we rinse and repeat on the other side. So take this skinny orange stripe one, come all the way across here. Then up here, we're going to put the fat orange stripe here, 2 white ones, then back to the skinny orange stripe across here. Then all the way across here with it. Then all the way across here with it. Finally up here, a fat orange stripe, 2 white ones, and 4 of the skinny ones. And now the detailing's done. So this completes our build for our single cab car and coach car here. And now we'll go over train layout. So we of course start with the cab car and then the coach car. And what you need to do next is use the structure commander structure blocks or just build as many of these coach cars as you want in your train. I don't know how many they actually run with, I just copied a bunch in here. And then of course at the back of the train, we're gonna have another cab car except facing the opposite way here. So there we have it folks. We finally completed our British Rail Class 455 in this colorful Southwestern Railway paint scheme. I hope everyone enjoyed the build here. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.